Heidi. So Heidi, you have a great story to tell. Go ahead and share that.
I've had hypothyroid symptoms for many years, about at least 10, 15 years. And I was finally diagnosed about 7 years ago with hypothyroidism. They put me on Synthroid and my symptoms went away temporarily. And then they came back. And so then they increased my Synthroid, and then they'd lower my Synthroid, and increase my Synthroid. And I was still having symptoms. I was better, definitely better, but constantly tired, brain sluggishness, memory problems, concentration problems, and it was so I kept going to the doctors, and I went to an endocrinologist. I thought, okay, well, my MD can't help me, I'll go see the endo.
Right, go see the expert.
Yeah, I'll go see an expert. So I talked them into giving me a referral. They let me go, and the endo, she told me to go see a psychiatrist. And I was devastated. I cried all the way home. So then I pretty much stopped trying to find out what was wrong. But then several more years passed, and I got to the point where I actually started becoming fearful that I'd lose my job because of my brain function. And I work at a place where you need your brain. I work at Microsoft. And I just could not, I was faking it all the time. I was like hoping nobody would notice. I had all these backup plans, you know, on double checking and all these other things to try to compensate for my lack of brain function. And, you know, once I told my doctor, I'm like, I feel like I'm 70% functioning in my brain. And they just looked at me like I was weird. So, so anyway, so I started doing a lot of research on my own. And my family was on board with this too, because they didn't think I was crazy either.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, so I know. So like the kids would all be, the kids are in their 20s, they'd all be cruising the internet or whatever, and they'd see an article and they'd read it for me, and if they felt it was pertinent, they'd send it on to me. And my daughter found out that a lot of thyroid people with thyroid problems have gluten intolerances. So she's like, Mom, stop eating bread. And so I cut out all my glutens, and within 3 weeks, I started feeling better, and I was like, okay, there's a gut thing, and that's what got me on the looking at the gut road, and that's how I found Dr. Taggart on the internet. I've been coming here for about 4 weeks now,
maybe 4 weeks.
And I've been on supplements for about maybe two weeks. Yeah, and just this week, I'm starting to notice more energy coming back. And to give you an example, we do an oxygen therapy over here. We have to cycle with your arms. And the first time he had me do that, I was like, ugh, how fast do I have to go? Please do not tell me I have to go fast. He's like, just do whatever you can. And so I crawled at about an 8. And then I noticed just my last visit, I usually close my eyes and just focus on breathing, nice deep breathing when I'm doing it. And when I opened my eyes to look at how fast I was going, I was consistently going 12. Yeah.
Cool.
You know, not because I was thinking about it, but just because I had more energy.
You could do it.
I could do it.
And I think you also mentioned that you started going to the gym.
Well, not quite.
Not quite.
I actually felt like exercising. And,
so you felt like exercising. There you go. That's the first step.
I did push-ups, and I came in. I'm like, my shoulders are sore, doc. You know. But to actually feel like I want to exercise is a step. It's huge, you know, because I just don't have the energy. Basically, I get up, I go to work, I come home, go back to bed, get up, go, you know, and even though I was often exhausted, I couldn't sleep. My quality of sleep was horrible. So it was just a mess, and it got to the point where it was just affecting my life, and I actually feared for my job.
Right. Yeah, that was a big fear that you have. And now that you're starting to do better, how is that fear dissipating?
I feel more confident. They all still think I'm crazy at work, but that's okay. I can handle that.
That might be for different.
Yeah. But I do. I feel like it's starting to come back.
That's excellent. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for sharing. That was awesome. Appreciate you being here.